Monitoring systems. According to a 2012 New York Times article called Major Decisions, colleges and universities are preparing students for new careers by adding numerous new creative majors and encouraging students to graduate with double or triple majors, and with minors and concentrations to become more specialized. This means that instead of simply majoring in business, students are taking on niche majors, such as Homeland Security, Culinary Science, Culinology, Cyber Forensics, Casino Management, and Agroecology. A World Future Society forecast that has become true in recent years is that professional knowledge becomes obsolete as quickly as it is acquired, at the fastest rate it ever has. This requires continuous instruction, education, and retraining for workers of all ages. Finally, the development of a strong digital presence is a must as of the last decade. This means constantly updating your profiles on LinkedIn and other social media sites, writing blogs and commenting on blog posts, tweeting, and expanding and reaching out to your online connections regularly. However, it is also important to create the right impressions online, as it is nearly impossible to eliminate what has been coined digital dirt. I am in my 5th career as a speaker, consultant, and career coach, which has made me even more intrigued by how and why people choose the work they do. I wrote this book to motivate others, to help them feel confident that being happy with work is a choice you can and should make. I empathize with those who are not happy or satisfied and have had difficult work experiences. Why? I have had many myself. I have been fired. My job has been eliminated. I have had nasty bosses, too. And I have been caught in mergers and political battles. I have also worked for companies whose cultures were a bad fit for my needs. And I even had an ex-employer threaten to sue me because I had signed a non-compete clause preventing me from working in the same industry. I have been bored, disinterested, unchallenged, and miserable, as well as stimulated, engaged, and fulfilled. What did I learn from all these experiences? I learned that discovering the right work gives you motivation and confidence while you build a strong foundation. This enables you to bounce back and renew or even reinvent yourself when you need to do it. And you will need to do it. This book will show you how to do all these things as you proceed on your journey to gratifying work. Part 1. Where are you now? Chapter 1. Why do you want or need to change your work? I'm turning 40 this year, and all of a sudden I'm questioning what I'm doing work-wise. I've never had these feelings before. It's crazy, says Kim, Senior Vice President of Human Resources at one of the largest banks in the United States. Maybe you can identify with Kim's comment and her feelings of confusion about work. The workplace of today, and what is predicted for the future, certainly doesn't resemble the workplace that most people entered 10, 15, or 30 years ago. And it never will again. For a variety of reasons, it has become increasingly difficult for most of us to feel satisfied with our work situation. Michael Leiter, a professor of occupational health at Acadia University in Nova Scotia, has studied burnout for many years. He believes that burnout is growing because of the push to work harder with fewer resources, less pay, and greater job insecurity. Additionally, technology allows the lines between work and home to blur, with no opportunity for respite. The constant changes taking place in companies, including the temporary nature of jobs that were once relatively permanent, create a stressful work environment in which people find it difficult to feel satisfied, let alone happy. Endless communication, email, instant messaging, texting, tweeting, voicemail, and phone, video conference, and in-person meetings